Alright guys, so this video is for you. If you're someone who's set goals, you start moving towards those goals, but you always fall short at that final hurdle, or you always rationalize with yourself as to why it's not the right time, or why that goal maybe wasn't that important, even though you had set the goal and it did mean something to you at one stage. But the closer and closer and closer you get to actually making that goal become a reality, you end up just kind of falling back to your comfort. And it comes down to your mindset. Something that happened to me on repeat for years and years and years was this exact thing. I'd set these big goals, I'd be ambitious, I'd want to go after them. But then anytime I got kind of close to that goal, I'd do the kind of foundation work, but then it came to finalizing the goal, I'd always just kind of self-sabotage and pull myself back down to that comfort level. And I've done a lot of study on this and figured out what was actually going on, what was actually the root cause of this, because I kept repeating the cycle, and it's frustrating because we know we're capable of so much more, but it's the mindset that's limiting us to actually, we have the capabilities, 9 times out of 10 we have the knowledge, we understand what to do, but we fall at that final hurdle. And again, the reason why this is springing to mind is because right now I'm building out a new program, and I had all these doubts, and like I even woke up this morning and I was like, fuck, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe maybe I should just not do it. And was trying to come up with ways. My brain was like fighting against me in terms of like why I shouldn't do it, why I'm not good enough. Oh, I need to do more study, I need to prepare more. But the reality is I've been preparing my whole life for this situation. Like everything that I do works towards me building my life, me building the outcome that I want. But it's yet I'm getting close to that final end. I've actually just completed it, which is done. It's for the guys in Total Control. It's very heavily on mindset, performance, physique development, habits. And I know this inside out because this is what I live and breathe. It's literally what I can't live without. But yet when it was coming to putting it all together and presenting it to the world, it was like, ugh. Internally the guys have it, but it was an updated version. I was like, maybe it's not good enough. Maybe I need to do more study. But that's not the truth. It's not the reality. It's because of my mindset. And it's because of the way I've been conditioned I've conditioned myself at the end of the day. And it's like, once I really understood what was going on, it allowed me to kind of feel that fear, but push through it anyway. And I want to dive deep into kind of what's going on, just so if you're in a similar position where maybe you're trying to hit a goal that you haven't hit, or maybe you're trying to leave your 9 to 5 to start a business, or maybe you're trying to build a physique, but anytime you get close to kind of getting the final end product that you've always dreamed about, you self-sabotage. And what I've realized was, we can wake up and we can have negative thoughts, and if we don't control those thoughts and we don't control how we start the day, that can then just bleed into it, and it can actually affect our actions. So what I do and what I give to all the guys, and what I'm actually going to give to you if you've got this far, is I want you to click the link below. There's a WhatsApp. I'm not selling you anything. There's nothing there. It's literally the exact process that I have used to feel the fear, but actually get over that fear and achieve the goals that I actually want. So you can click the link. It's below, literally free. It'll bring you to WhatsApp, and I'll ping it to you across on a WhatsApp message. It's a training that I've recorded, and it's literally got me from a position where I'm close to hitting goals to falling back to comfort. Whereas now, as I set goals and I just push through and I hit the goals. Every goal that I hit now, every goal that I set now, I hit those goals. Because it's simply because of this process that I'm literally going to give to you, okay? But our mind can play tricks. And at the end of the day, it's like what goes on in here is the most important thing, because as I said, we can have all the knowledge, all the information, all the strategy. We can have the perfect training plan, perfect diet, the perfect business strategy. But it's our brain and it's our mindset that holds us back. But once you overcome certain things and you realize what's actually going on, why you're pulling yourself back, why that old identity is trying to pull you back, because essentially you're killing that old version of you. Whoa. You're killing that old version of you to become a new version of you. And if you don't understand that and you don't have the frameworks in place to actually break through that, you're just going to keep this constant cycle of setting goals, falling down, setting goals, falling down. We set goals, we get that little bit of chaos that happens here, but we push through and we come out the other end. Bob Proctor calls it the terror barrier. This is your current level. This is where you want to get to. You're coming up. You're in this state of chaos. You're like, the old version of you is trying to fight with the new version you're trying to become. And then you just self-sabotage and you come back down. So this morning alignment process has literally transformed my life multiple times. From when I was in a construction site to when I first started my online business. To when I seen some success within my business, but I got comfortable. I got complacent and I didn't realize, okay, I need to double down. I need to double down on the habits. I need to double down on the training, the nutrition, the mindset to get to that next level, because I hit some success and I fell back down again. And I had to rebuild myself up to now building the business I want, the life I want, the body that I want. And once you understand this and once you install this morning process into your daily routine, you become unstoppable. You really, really do become unstoppable. It's everything starts with your mind. So if you don't control that mind, if you don't control the thoughts, you can't control your first thought, but you need to control the second thought. Okay, so we may have thoughts that pop into our mind, and that's exactly what happened this morning. I woke up, I had all these negative thoughts about why I wasn't good enough, why I shouldn't launch the updated version, why I shouldn't do, and then I was like, no. I went through my morning alignment process. I aligned to the person that I knew I was capable and I am capable of becoming, and the goals that I'm capable of achieving. And then afterwards, I felt like a savage. I'd done what I needed to do. I finished everything. I uploaded everything. And now my clients are going to benefit from this. I'm going to benefit from this. My family is going to benefit from this. My future family is going to benefit from this. But imagine if I didn't. If I didn't do what I said I was going to do in multiple stages throughout my life, that I just allowed my weak mindset to pull me back. And it can be moments of weakness. It doesn't have to be that you have a weak mindset or that you aren't strong enough or capable of achieving what you want. It's just these moments, and there's specific moments that we're all going to hit in our life that if we don't take control of that moment, it can bring us back down to baseline, and then before you know it, we're completely out of alignment. We forget what we set, the goals that we set, and then we just end up not becoming the man we know we're capable of becoming, or achieving the life, building the life, and living the life that we know we're capable of living. So as I said, guys, if you want that morning alignment process, honestly, it's completely free. I know it's changed my life, it changed my client's life, it will change your life. If you're in a position right now where you feel like you need a stronger mindset and you need frameworks to actually build that mindset and to get you to that next level, click the link. I'll send it across to you on WhatsApp.